Thank you for sparing the time for ACI Magazine India. Tell us, really a lot of water has passed under the bridge since the Q3 edition. In 2 years' time, what really has the company achieved? What have been the key milestones?
In the last 2 years' time, first of all, we have expanded our penetration in export markets. We went to 20 different export markets from Azerbaijan to Mexico.
Right.
And our main focus has been on the electrification of the vehicles with our strategic partner BMW. And in this last 2 years, we have succeeded to launch, actually in 1 year time, 2 electrical vehicles. And not only launching, we also managed to put them on serial production.
Right.
And in the meantime, we have already delivered over 50 units of Just Electric. This is our 6-meter small minibus.
Right.
In 10 different countries. And the first units of Attack Electric will be delivered until the end of this year to the French market.
Right. Any further plans of expanding this portfolio, or do you feel at this moment you have your hands full with these 2 electric versions?
I couldn't get.
So you have your hands full with these 2 electric products, or do you further wish to, enter any other segment?
First, we have to exploit these 2 markets. They are very fresh, and we have to see our potential
right.
and our success in these 2 markets.
Right.
Of course, there are some more advanced technologies that we are investing on, like MAS I mentioned in the press conference. Or we also aim to bring some of our vehicles to the autonomous situation.
Right. Tell us a little about the partnership with BMW and how did it come about, having an i3 and an i8 battery featuring in your vehicles? That seems to be a very tactical collaboration, and not many can boast of such kind of a collaboration.
Yeah, it's right. Actually, our collaboration with BMW did not start only with the Jest and Attack, but we started some 5 years ago. When we were selected one of the 6 candidates to give a prototype to the United States Postal Service existing fleet.
Right.
So they are going to change their fleet of 180,000 units in the States. And we have been awarded as Karsan to give a prototype, 6 prototypes actually, that are still running in the US soil. And we expect them to have a decision until the end of this year actually.
Right.
And this is how we started with BMW partnership. And later on, we improved our partnership when we electrified Jest. And today, you see Attack in our stand.
Right. Compared to the conventional fuel, how much of the market share is contributed by the alternate drivetrains?
Still, it's very fresh actually, especially in Europe. In China, they are selling a great deal of electric vehicles, buses especially. But in Europe, it's starting. But we expect that in 2013, the market will quadruple than today's, and it will give great volumes for all who are
right.
in the market.
Are you satisfied with the TCO achieved on these vehicles? Do you feel in the long run, after the use of the vehicle, they turn out to be cheaper than the conventional powertrains?
Today, the TCO is not really very cheap, frankly saying.
Right.
But on the other side, the governments are giving some incentives to prevent air pollution.
Right.
So that's why electrical vehicles are benefiting from it. And if the volumes are growing, then the volumes will grow, and after 3-4 years, also the technology will be cheaper. If the investments are depreciated, I think these vehicles will be more cheaper and will provide a better TCO to the owners.
How do you see the trend of battery cost coming down? And is it at the pace that it should be?
I think with the growing volumes, it will accelerate.
Right.
Today is not as expected.
Right. So going forward, do you believe that only government incentivization can help markets achieve the level of e-mobility that they wish to?
At the moment, unfortunately, this is the solution.
Right. And is the company really impacted by the global slowdown, or is the market for you pretty much insulated, at least in Europe?
Actually, in our country, in Turkey, we have been affected from the market slowdown. We are doing slightly better than the market. but still that shows a drop in the sales volumes in the Turkish market. But we are compensating with our export expansion in Europe mainly.
Right. Any concerns of the global trade wars, protectionism, and the ongoing conflict also in Turkey to that extent? Any near to short-term blips there for the company, or you feel you are sort of staying clear of it?
Actually, there are some protectionism, especially in the US market. That's why we have chosen Morgan & Olson as a strategic partner when serving to the United States Postal Service vehicles.
Right.
So we have kind of partnership, strategic alliance in the States.
Right.
To avoid such kind of protectionism.
Right.
But in Europe we don't face it.
Right. A word on the end of life cycle disposal of these vehicles. How confident are you that they have a lesser carbon footprint even towards the end of their life cycle, especially when it comes to the battery pack disposal?
This will be handled by our network, and I don't.
The batteries. What is the warranty on your batteries typically?
It's 4 years.
Right.
Attack is on 4 years and 200,000 kilometers.
Right. So has any Karsan vehicle reached the end of that life?
No. We have recently. It's
I think some vehicles would have entered the 4th year, I believe.
Sorry?
Some vehicles would have entered the 4th year or 3rd year.
No, it's for the electrical vehicles, it's the 1st year for just.
Okay.
And attack, the first year will be done in December.
Right. Over the short to medium and medium to long term, the growth areas and challenge areas for the company.
The main challenge is to adapt to the new technologies, because technologies developing every day, and if you are behind the technology, we have no chance to be in the market. So we are adapting to the new technologies.
Right.
And we started electrification of our vehicles in a very short time. We launched 2 vehicles in 1 year's time.
Right.
So this is a great success and good achievement.
Right. Are you looking at the Asian markets also per se, India and China?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you feel that it's still not making a business case for the company, or it's because you have your hands full with the other export markets?
Actually, first we want to see our success on the European markets.
Right.
Mainly.
Right.
Afterwards, with the expansion of volumes, of course, other markets will be in our scope.
Right. You also have a partnership with Hyundai Trucks and Renault Trucks. So, any plans on the truck side of CVs?
We are a public company, so I cannot really mention.
Okay.
Investments.
Right. Could you confirm or deny? Hyundai at one point was looking at trucks for the electric trucks for the Asian market. So, is Karsan connected to that plan at all, or it's an independent Hyundai plan?
I'm not sure. We are just producing for Hyundai this H350 series.
Right.
Panel vans, chassis cabs,
Right.
and minibuses.
Right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.